Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome back to your channel. This is your weekly love reading for this week of May 3rd to the 10th. Keep in mind, time is fluid. This is your channel. Stick around towards the end for the all signs portion of each sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Bear with me as I read for singles, separated, and in partnership, and you can resonate to this reading if you have strong Leo in your birth chart. So your overall energy for love this week is luminosity. Look at that card, Leo. It literally has the sun shining behind this person's head. Male or female, it does not matter. But this card will come in when you are glowing, you are radiating, and you are an extreme attraction to other people. So some of you may be feeling that way. Some of you have been getting more attention than usual. Maybe even your person has been giving you more attention, more love, wanting to spend more time with you. And it's because you have this overall energy of luminosity. You are just radiating a beautiful aura, a magnetic aura that people are feeling guided towards, or a very specific person. So let's see what else you got going on for love. We have return. So it looks like somebody from your past could be feeling your glow up, feeling your ascension, and somebody could be wanting to come back into your life this week. We have awakening, and we have shadow work. All right, well, this combination of card gives me somebody returning in and kind of saying like, all right, Leo, I have an epiphany moment about us. I feel like you're the one. Sorry for what I've done. I have been working on myself, shadow work. You know, some of you, this past person may not actually say those words. You could be the one that has been doing shadow work and becoming more and more glowy, right? And somebody could actually feel you moving on. Somebody could be feeling you reaching a level that they're not at yet. And sometimes that could attract in people that want to bring you maybe back down to their level. So I would be weary of that, especially if this person is just saying things opposed to showing things to you. If you are in a relationship, there could be a return of, I feel like just an energy of understanding each other, not feeling so maybe tense. There could be like an actual quote unquote return of love and good vibes into the connection. But look, return in this deck does indicate a past person coming back in, or somebody that maybe didn't get a chance with you, or maybe it was like a false start type of energy, and they want to see if now is a better time to try again. Let's see, your overall energy from the tarot for the week is flow with the Wheel of Fortune. So there is some type of shift coming into your love life this week. There is a fated spin of the wheel. Fate will be playing out this week in your love life, which I find so crazy because in your weekend reading for this past weekend / Scorpio full moon, you got the card of fate in the reading, and now your weekly that comes from that weekend and full moon, your overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So there is shifts here. There are changes about. Let's clarify that Wheel of Fortune there for you, Leo. Now, Wheel of Fortune would be ruled by Sagittarius, that Jupiter energy. But let's clarify, open up your spread and see what this change is all about. Let's see what this shift is bringing you. Hello. The Ten of Swords in your overall energy. Yeah, so something is ending here, and there's a return of something else. Like I said, if you're in a relationship and there hasn't been an actual ending, there could just be finally an ending of something that was holding you and this person back. I mean, it's right there. The proof is in the pudding. The Ten of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune, a return of somebody that there was an ending or betrayal with. What's coming your way is the Lovers, strong indication of a reconciliation. Like I said, for people in relationships, love returning into the connection. Your influence is the Empress. So you are leveled up. You respect yourself more. You're in this position of understanding that when somebody gives you value and respect, that is the key to getting into your heart, opposed to just some nice words or nice gifts here and there. The Empress is an energy where this is like the highest level of persona you can step into in the tarot, male or female, it doesn't matter. But if you see, the Empress has a crown on her head and she's sitting on a throne. And look at the similarity through luminosity. Luminosity also has a crown on their head. So somebody is seeing you in a different light now. Somebody is seeing you in a different light. And I don't know how they saw you before or what they thought before, but it's like either they have a different respect for you now, or they value you on a higher degree than they once did. But the Empress doesn't move. The Empress sits there and says, you come to me. And that's exactly what's happening. Love is coming to you or back to you, or at least somebody who wants to love you. What's unexpected is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, your advice is the Devil. And your outcome is the 9 of Cups. All right, so the fact that your outcome is the 9 of Cups, I do want to say there is a majority of you that this past person could be somebody that you have been wanting to come back, or maybe just wanting to heal with. Doesn't necessarily mean that you want them back. Some of you just feel like there could be some type of closure and compromise that could help you free yourself from the shackles of what happened in the past. Let's clarify this here. And I'm telling you, if you're in a relationship, there is such a beautiful return of commitment, stability, heart-to-heart energy. And I hear respect, like a return of respect, or somebody coming in with a newfound respect, or something going on with that word. And I'm trying to say it so my brain moves on from it, but it's still on it. On the lovers of what's coming your way, we have the 5 of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the 4 of Wands. So there is a very high possibility you either A, dated this person, or B, it was very close to being in a relationship and it just didn't happen. Others of you, there definitely has been some patience and time for this good vibe to return back into the connection, but it definitely looks like it's happening this week. Now, the Empress, in your influence, you know, we are in Taurus season. Taurus season does rule that energy of grounding, stability, moving through uncomfortable situations. And the fact that you have that in your influence definitely does show that there is something going on with your love life during Taurus season. On the Empress of your influence, we have the 2 of Cups. Yeah, you are attracting in people, whether you notice it or not. The Devil, the Judgment card, geez, and the 2 of Wands. Single Leos, you may be attracting in a multitude of past people. You ever have that happen to you? Where like multiple people reach out to you in like a span of time and you're like, what is going on? That could be somebody's reality this week. And I'm telling you, if you're in a relationship, oh my gosh, I don't know what y'all went through or what needed to be worked through. It may have been hard and it may have felt uncomfortable, but it's really going to really alleviate the tension and issues in the connection. Will there be other issues that come up in the future? Possibly, but this seems like it's a big one that just had to go. And you two are finally both awakening to how to remove this from the connection. But if you're a single Leo, I don't want to say it could just be one person. It could be maybe 1 or 2 past people that try to come back in. Some of you may even be already open to a new person and a past person tries to come back in. That happens a lot frequently as well. But I keep hearing somebody is seeing you in a different light. I'm going to make that the title of the reading because that was one of the things I hate doing. I hate coming up with titles for readings. Because I don't want to be clickbaity, but I don't want to be like too subtle. And I don't want to be like too specific or too general. Ugh, that part bothers me so much, my brain thinking. But anyways, I think whatever download I'm getting is seeming like I can see it as the title of the reading, like on a computer or something. So I guess that's what this reading will be called. With the 10 of Pentacles, what's unexpected, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a really big turnaround here for a relationship moving into more stability, and or you will be very surprised who reaches out to you. Unexpected communication, Ace of Wands. Could be something that feels like it comes in hot or comes in fast. Ace of Wands is like my phone call card. That doesn't have to be. But there's definitely something going on here where there is a surprising respark, or it is surprising or unexpected, the communication or the return of the energy that comes your way. And, you know, reconciliation is big in this reading because you have return to the Lovers. It's in the same position. On the Devil of your advice, we have the 8 of Cups, walking away from the Devil. 6 of Cups. Some of you are going to return to this. Some of you are going to let this past person in. Or some of you are going to take this chance and say like, all right, look, maybe I don't want to be back together with you, but there could be certain things that we could talk about that could bring me sense of healing and relief. And the 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. So with this combination of cards in your advice, I definitely do feel like, you know, sometimes past people energy will come in and you'll see in the reading, avoid this person like the plague. Don't give them any of your energy, this, that, and the other. But there could be somebody coming in for closure and relief to your energy. Like forgiveness does more for you than it does for the other person. And some of you maybe were holding on to something or having trouble releasing something, right? The Devil here, even in your influence. And it coming to be spoken about or worked through could be beneficial. 9 of Cups now to your outcome, bringing wish fulfillment, soul satisfaction to a challenge or issue. There it is, 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the World. Completing that issue. The Tower. All right, we got some surprises. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. And the Strength card. Wow. What an outcome. There is wish fulfillment in you getting over something, or you and another person getting past something this week. There's clarity. There's answers coming your way. And with the Wheel of Fortune, strength, oh my gosh, the Hierophant. And it brings you blessings. And it sets you up for better blessings. Because when you do hold on to resentment and you do hold on to past issues, it blocks the natural movement of a connection, or it blocks the natural attraction to better connections. So a block is being released, and it's going to bring you a blessing either to a current connection, a new connection, and or if some of you do want to give this person another chance, that could absolutely be what some of you could be doing. But, wow. All right, Leo, well, get ready for this. Could be a little bit of blast of the past energy for you this week. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread, you have strong Sagittarius, you have strong Taurus, as well as strong Capricorn, and you have Gemini and Leo. So let's see, Leo, we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Take what resonates with this portion as well. Leave the rest behind. You can resonate to the main reading and not the all signs, or vice versa. You can resonate to the all signs and not the main reading. But this is a weekly, so if it doesn't make sense to you right now, come back at the end of the week. See if it matched what occurred. So let's see. This is for Leo, from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's feelings and actions. All right, first up is Aries. So many things remind me of you, and the 8 of Cups. So there could be a disconnect between you and Aries, but they are getting reminded of you a lot. There are things that they are watching, seeing, or hearing that make them think about you. And with the 8 of Cups, you know, I got to clarify it with the way this reading came through. The Sun, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, well, Aries could definitely be one of these energies that tries to resurface after some type of detachment or disconnect between the two of you. An offer could definitely be made in the future. Here, I did clarify 2 in, so maybe towards week's end or into next week. Next up is Taurus. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is an energy of wanting to be open, wanting to compromise, wanting to learn from each other. So Taurus definitely wants to make it work with you. Sometimes they stay awake thinking about you. Some of you, a past Taurus, could be coming in to talk to you. Three of Pentacles is physical energy. So I feel like this could be an initiation of a in-person talk, if anything. Next up is Gemini. I hid who I really am from you, and the Fool. So Gemini had on a slight facade or a mask on when dealing with you or are dealing with you. They have the Fool here to the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. So I feel like Gemini was hiding their feelings. I feel like Gemini could have very impulsive feelings, and they may have made it seem like they were a lot more stable than they actually are. Page of Wands, message coming in from them. They may want to have a new beginning with you or some type of fresh start, or maybe talk about something. Page of Wands would be, you know how I said the Ace of Wands would be my phone call card? The Page of Wands may be like my text message card. All right, next up is, and it could be you're still with a Gemini and they decide to take a risk in showing more of who they are to you. Cancer with I wish I had treated you better, and the Emperor. So Cancer feels like there was something that was done that they didn't treat you that great. The Emperor to the Nine of Wands. There could be a wall up between the two of you. I feel like although Cancer wishes that they treated you better, they could be lacking in taking accountability. They may feel like, yeah, I should have done better, but you also did this, that, and the other. You know, those types of people. So I do feel like you could be dealing with a stubborn or like my way or the highway Cancer, or at least that's what they're feeling in their energy now. Leo, I want to be more than friends, and the High Priestess. So fellow Leo is slightly hiding their feelings and attraction towards you, or the fact that they want to evolve this connection to something stronger, something more committed, something out of the friend zone. And with the Seven of Wands, geez, to the Page of Swords. All right, so this is giving me like fellow Leos waiting for a hint to be dropped. They're waiting to have some type of sign to know that you also want to move things forward, go out of the friend zone, and or evolve the connection if you two are already together. Next up is Virgo. We both know I'm not the one for you, and the Eight of Wands. So, okay, Seven of Cups. Interesting combination of cards. So they're indicating you two both know you two are not good for each other, but there is still this like undeniable attraction. But there's a lot of confusion with it. So this gives me like maybe wrong timing energy. You two may talk about something here to try to gain clarity on the confusion, but it kind of shows me that there could be a conversation with you in Virgo that only just confuses you even more. It was like it was supposed to be a conversation to give you clarity, but then you end up just being even more uncertain. So that could occur between you and Virgo around this time. Libra. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and the King of Pentacles. So Libra is focusing on themselves as best as they possibly can, their work, their career, their finances, their stability. But with the Six of Cups here, I do feel like they miss you, or they're missing your energy. They feel like possibly they were used as a distraction in some way, shape, or form. But you could get Libra coming in with like, hey, I miss you, I want to see you, or how are you doing type of energy after being slightly withdrawn. If you're with a Libra, this type of combination of cards gives me like buying you a gift. Possibly you did go through something and they feel like gift giving could help. Scorpio, the timing just wasn't right for us, and the Two of Cups. So Scorpio feels like the timing was off, but they still want to stay connected to you, although there is a lot of uncertainty in the connection. With the Two of Pentacles, you could be dealing with with a Scorpio who's just all over the place. They got a lot going on. Maybe they don't fit the connection in as much as they should into their busy schedule. That could be like an excuse that they make. That gives me timing energy. Where it's like, well, I'm into you, but I have all these other things I have to do as well. So I feel like you may feel like a Scorpio is like juggling the connection with other things that they have going on in their life. And it may even make you feel uncertain, but they want to connect to you or stay connected to you. Next up is Sagittarius. I bury myself in work to forget you, and the Five of Swords. So it does look like Sagittarius is trying to distract themselves from thinking about you. There could have been some type of harsh words said, some type of argument, some type of defeated feeling between the two of you. I feel like Sagittarius would be open to talk if you initiated it, but I don't feel like they want to be the initiator to talk, at least right now. Capricorn, I can't stop thinking about you, and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like Capricorn wants to see you. I feel like they want to get together with you in the physical. They want to see if you two can get along better, or at least do certain things together that could help the connection be more reciprocative. And with the Six of Pentacles here, it does look like Capricorn is in a position of wanting to give, or at least give more to this connection than what they have been. And you're very strongly on their mind here. Aquarius, I wonder if you're happy without me in the Tower. So definitely could have been a Tower moment between you and an Aquarius that caused this sense of solitude, seclusion, and or pushing you two into just independence and being away from each other. But they are wondering how you're doing in this separation. And with the Knight of Swords here, you may hear from an Aquarius out of nowhere. I did clarify a little bit so possibly, like I said, more towards the end or next week. But it does look like you could be surprised by something an Aquarius says. And lastly, we have Pisces. I hide behind material things, and the Page of Pentacles. Could be an offer or an apology coming in from a Pisces. It could be that you're dealing with a Pisces that hide behind gifts and generosity and their way of showing their feelings instead of outwardly actually expressing them. Page of Pentacles could also, like I said, be an apology. Some of you could even just meet a new Pisces, maybe a Pisces that's younger than you. But it does look like there is some type of offer, some type of either refresh, restart coming in from a Pisces. But could be a new one. Let's make sure everyone's out here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Leo, this is what I have here for you for the week. Thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. We do this once a week, as well as the other readings that come out for you weekly. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a great day or night wherever you are out there, and an amazing week. Bye now, Leo.